My name's Spencer Hazard. I play guitar in Full of Hell, and I'm doing a rundown of what I'm playing through on this tour with Entombed A.D. I like to use like older BC Rich models. This is the newest one I got. My girlfriend actually found it and picked it up for me. I'm not sure what the year is, but I like playing like the cheaper models from like the 80s, early 90s and stuff. I got this one. This is my main one right now, and we're endorsed by Lace, but with these guitars I just like using the stock for some reason. It just sounds best to me. For strings I use Ernie Ball, not even Slinky. We are represented by Ernie Ball as well. Yeah, I've been using these for past couple years, and they just seem to last longer than previous string companies I use, so it's nice. They're 56 to 12s, not even Slinky ones. I usually like to change my strings probably after every 2 to 3 shows, just to keep them fresh. And since a lot of our stuff we're like hard picking, playing super fast and stuff, we go through strings a lot. I break a lot of strings on stage, so I like to make sure that I have a fresh set, that they're sounding good, and hopefully not break them as often if I change them more often. Yeah, I just keep everything full blast basically, volume all the way up, tone all the way up. This is like a pickup booster, and then I just usually keep it on the bridge pickup. And with these guitars, they also use, this one isn't a licensed Floyd Rose, but it's some sort of weird Floyd, and it's on all like the 80s models of BC Riches I have, but you like, instead of like cutting the end piece off, you just run it through the back. I like to keep the back plate off because it's a pain when you have to change the strings and have to take the back plate off every time. And when we're on tour, since I change strings so often, it's a pain to just keep unscrewing and screwing it back on. We just usually play in like C standard tuning. That's ever since we started the band, just have played C standard. Yeah, and for pickups picks, I like to use these Dunlop ones. They're like the thinner, I guess, yeah, the USA nylon. I like the nylons better than the Torex, just because I can, when I'm strumming, I can actually feel the string, kind of, like when I'm plucking it. And I like to feel like the control behind it, rather than Torex, I can't really feel where my hand is going. This is another platinum. This is the first platinum I picked up, like, I don't know, 3 to 4 years ago now I've had it. It was white when I got it, but from just playing it so much and touring so much, it's actually yellowed some. It's been pretty beat up since I got it, but for some reason it's the best sounding and just stays in tune best overall out of all the BC Riches I've had. The only really difference is between this one, the blue one, and this one is reverse headstock, and the neck isn't painted. Still keep the back plate off, like I said. As far as pedals go, I keep everything on full blast, just because I don't really use the pedals during the song. They're more for like interludes type of thing, like keep like atmosphere between each song. I like just using these cheaper stock store brand Boss pedals, so if one gets smashed or stolen, I can just go to the store and know exactly which one I want and know how to set it. Yeah, I mainly, for like noise and interlude stuff, I use the flanger and the bass overdrive. The bass overdrive, I usually hit that on with this Digitech Whammy that I've had for like 4 or 5 years now. Unfortunately, this side got smashed on an airplane, so I need to get that fixed, but this side I just use for the drop tuning, and when I combine these together, it creates a nice like noise wall. It like pushes the speakers super heavy. And then like using the more like fancy pedals I use are these 2 Dwarfcraft pedals. I can't remember the exact name of this model, but this is one I picked up probably like 2 weeks ago. Just another noise pedal. And with this one, the pitch grinder, it's like a sequencer. You just basically control the tone of each channel, and it runs through each channel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change that, and you can control the speed of it, and it also has a tap tempo as well, and a glide in more of like a step setting as well. Amp wise, I use Orange Stuff. Unfortunately, I can't show it because we're restrained by time. For my side of the stage, I usually use the TH100, and I've been using that for 4 or 5 years as well now. And on the left side of the stage, I like to use the Rockerverb 100 MK3 series. I like to. I was using an OR50, but we've like changed our sound and tone in the past couple years, and the OR50 just wasn't getting the clarity for more single notes. It was more for like our older stuff, which was mainly around chords. So I switched to the Rockerverb 100, like I said, and it just has a nice tone blend between the TH100. I like to keep that one super hot, and the Rockerverb more of like a bass behind it. So it keeps like still thick and still heavy when I hit the chords, but still more clarity when I'm doing the single picking notes. And I just use stock 4x12 orange cabinets, stock speakers for whenever I bought them.
My name's Sam McGristine. I play in Full of Hell. This is my BC Rich Platinum Series Gunslinger bass. It's got stock pickups in it. It's got this blender knob. Switch between those. I usually just use these two guys right there. Tone knob, volume knob. Got some duct tape on it. Broke my strap locks recently. But yeah, gets the job done. I use I'm not sure the gauge, but purple Power Slinky Ernie Ball bass strings. My first guitar ever was a BC Rich, and ever since then I just like them. Like, they look goofy, they sound good. This one's neck is like almost like a guitar neck. I really like it. But yeah, ever since I was a little kid, I've always just liked the crazy metal guitars. Thought they were funny. I have a OB1 500 by Orange. It's really cool. It's a tube hybrid amp. It's got a tube knob on it and like a blender knob. But I don't use any pedals. I just use the bass heads distortion, turn that all the way up, and then usually depends on the stage how I set the rest of the amp, but gets the job done. It's nice. And then I have an acoustic 2x15. It's pretty loud. I'm not sure the model. I got it off a friend a while back, but it's pretty good.
Thanks for checking out our gear with Full of Hell. Make sure to check us out on the road this month with Entombed A.D. and Turbid North, and make sure to check us out next month on tour with the Cavalier Brothers playing All the Roots and Immolation, and check out our newest 7-inch EP with Nails.